Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is NJ. So yes guys, this video is a Q&A. So some few days back I put out a post on Instagram and YouTube asking you guys to ask me your questions, and gosh, you guys, some of you asked some really inappropriate questions, but that's okay. I'm here to give the answers to all those questions, at least the ones that I can, because I got a lot of questions, tons of questions, and I think this video is going to come in two parts. So this is the first part, and so yes, I'm going to go ahead and answer all your questions. So just sit back, relax, and enjoy. Okay, so first question, what is your English name? My English name is Rosemary. It's not a name I really identify with. I don't like being called by that name, so yes, Rosemary, but yeah, I prefer to be addressed as Njideka. What's the one thing you would want to change about your life? Sincerely, nothing. Nothing, absolutely nothing right now. But if you had asked me this question when I was a lot younger, maybe in primary, secondary school, I would have said that I wanted to be a boy, because then I was like a big tomboy, and I used to pray, oh God, why didn't you just make me a boy? Oh yeah, God, please make me a boy. Like I used to wish I was a boy. So but now, God, I'm so happy I'm female. And yeah, so yeah, to answer your question, really nothing. There's nothing I would change, I want to change about my life right now. Next, are you the oldest among your sisters, and why are you ashamed of telling us your age? You guys, first of all, okay, to answer your question, no, I'm not the oldest of all my sisters. I'm the third of all my, like, we're four girls, okay? I'm number 3. Nelo is number 4, okay? And asking me why I'm ashamed to tell you my age, I choose to either tell you guys or not, and I'm choosing not to, because one thing, I don't know, it's none of your business, okay? A lot of people know how old I am. I just choose not to share it here on YouTube, right? How is married life going so far? You guys, so far so good. Like, it's amazing, amazing. Thank you for asking. Okay, is your husband from Newi? Yes, my husband is from Newi. I am from Umudim Newi, and my husband is from Utolo Newi. So yeah. Do you miss your dad now that you've moved to Oka? Well, yeah, like, I moved to Oka. Oka is like 40 minutes away from Newi, so I still get to come back to Newi anytime I want. So to answer that question, I haven't had the opportunity to miss my dad, let me put it that way, because I'm always coming to Newi, you know, and all that. So I get to see him all the time. So yeah, I don't, let me just say I don't miss him, because I still see him as often as I want, as much as I want, whenever I want. Okay. Which university did you attend? I attended University of Nigeria in Nsukka. Yes, yeah, UNN. Okay. What is the age difference between you and your husband? Almost 3 years, 2 years plus. Yeah, not a lot. Yeah, not a lot. Just almost 3 years. How many children would you like to have? You'd be a great mom. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Well, you know, when I was younger, I used to think, oh God, I would want to have 6 children, 8 children, 10 children. But growing up and seeing like everything that it entails, to actually, from the conception to, you know, the delivery, and then having to bring up those children and everything, gosh, I think right now 4 would be the perfect number. 4 children. 2 boys, 2 girls, or whichever way. But yeah, 4 children. Okay. What are some Igbo names you'd like to name your child? Njideka now. Njideka, of course. Njideka number 1. Yes. And I know this is old-fashioned, but I actually love the name Chioma. I don't know. It's just, I've always loved it. So Chioma, yeah, Njideka, Chioma for my 2 girls. Yeah. And someone here says, now I'm going to read out this question, you know, because I got a lot of it, like more than 10 questions here, you know, it's similar to this. So this person says, I love your decency and humility. Thank you so much. A compliment before the next one. Okay, please, how much will it cost for me how much will it cost me for a shout out? Like, I get this message all the time, you know, people coming to my inbox and, you know, tell me, NJ, how much will it cost me, you know, for you to give me a shout out and all that. I think that is really insulting. Please don't come to my DM asking me how much it will cost to give you a shout out. I hate that. To me, it's very disrespectful. I don't like, don't just. And then, you know, some people, like, when they ask me that, I'm like, what's that supposed to mean? And be like, oh no, I'm so sorry, I just want, you know, you to give me a shout out, blah blah blah. You already there with a disrespectful sentence, you know, so just forget about it. Okay, so personally, I don't like that question. Please stop coming to my inbox to ask me how much I charge for a shout out. For everyone I've ever shouted out, I don't charge anything. If I relate with your content and I love it and I feel it in my heart to give you a shout out, then that's fine. I do so and that's it. Please don't ask me such a question again. I really don't appreciate it. Okay, next question. NJ, no offense, NJ, but have you ever been married before? No, I have never been married before. Never ever. This is my first marriage, and hopefully, God willing, it will be my only marriage. Okay, yeah. I love you, Auntie NJ. You guys, just call me NJ, okay? Don't be putting Auntie in front of my name. Just call me NJ. Even if you feel like I'm 20 years older than you, please just call me NJ, okay? So yeah, she says, I just want to know how you stay so cheerful and happy all the time. My dear, it's God. It's God, though. And then once you have like an open mind and all that, like, you don't let unnecessary things stress you. Plus, I'm just a happy person. I'm grateful to God for life. I love where I am right now in life, you know, where my life is heading to, everything. I'm just happy, you know. I've always been a happy and cheerful person, and I pray every day, like, God, don't take that away from me, even in the face of, you know, adversity. Let me just keep being cheerful and happy, you know. Yeah, so I think it's inbuilt. I'm just always cheerful. Do you like it more living in Oka or Nnewi versus living in Lagos or Abuja? The thing is, I've lived in Lagos before, I've lived in Abuja, and I've lived, you know, my whole life I've been in Nnewi, you know, the East. So to be sincere, I hated my 3 years in Lagos. I hated it so much. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go anywhere. I couldn't visit. I had friends in Lagos, but I couldn't visit them. The only places I used to go to were my cousin Ife's house and my other cousin Oge's house, and like, I used to make that trip because of the kids, you know. I just want to see the kids and all that. And then I stayed in Abuja for a while. Abuja is wonderful, it's lovely, but with all the katakata going on in Nigeria, Abuja is in the north. I sincerely wouldn't want to live in the north. I don't know. I feel more comfortable here in the east. It's home. I feel safer and everything. So yeah, I definitely don't miss living in Lagos or Abuja. I love that I live in the east and in my state. So yes. Yeah, I definitely prefer living in the East. This question again, you guys, is like you want to, you know, get me into trouble. This person is asking, which of your sisters is your favorite? I'm going to say this again, and I know that I've said it a couple of times on my channel. All my sisters are my favorite, okay? I don't have one. All of them are amazing, beautiful, kind, sweet, loving, like everything you could ever want in a sister. Like, I have it in all of them. So yeah, I cannot pick a favorite really, because at a point I think this one is a favorite, this one does something that makes you think this one is a favorite, and then that one does something that makes you think they are your favorite. Like, everybody, like, they all love me and care about me. They don't want me to be sad. So yeah, all my sisters are my favorite, okay? I can't pick one. It's literally impossible. Not that I don't want to pick, but like, it's literally impossible. Okay, which high school did you attend? Okay, so I went to 2 secondary schools. I don't know if high school means SS or, okay, high school, I guess, yeah, still 2. I was at SS International School, Kaduna, and then I moved to Grunwig International School, Oba, here in Anambra State. How is the man that married you? He's great, he's amazing. Thank you so much for asking. Okay. How long have you known Sandra for? I met Sandra 2017 after I relocated from Lagos to Nnewi. So I met her 2017, and yes, lots of people also asked where I met Sandra. We met at the pharmacy. We were both working at a pharmacy, so that's where we met and became friends. 2017. And yes, there are lots of quite not really questions. There are lots of people here, telling me just how amazing I am, how beautiful I am, just saying they love me, and all those sweet stuff. You guys, thank you so much. You can't even begin to imagine how much that uplifts my spirit each time I read. Knowing that there are people that that haven't met you, they don't really know you apart from what they see on YouTube, and they love you so much already. So you guys, thank you so much. I really appreciate all your love and your support. Thank you. Did you ever feel pressure to get married sooner, and what kept you from doing so? Luckily for me, I'm from a really understanding family. I actually never got pressure to get married. Does not mean that my father did not drop it, in one sentence or another you get. But yeah, there was no pressure at all. Like even sometimes when people are maybe talking to me about maybe in the presence of my dad or my uncle, they'll be the one to be like, don't do that. They will actually shut that person up. So yeah, there was no pressure at all. And what kept me from doing so, like I really knew what I wanted in the marriage. I'm not that kind of person that wants to get married today and then 6 months later, we're getting a divorce or anything like that. I knew what I wanted and I was determined to get it, and I did. So yeah, thank God. How did it feel for you to have your younger sister married before you, and how were you able to cope with that? Sincerely, the only thing I felt was surprised. And we all did, because we never expected Nelo to get married at the time that she did. Like she always says in all her videos, she was living her baby girl life, best life, living her best life. So when Francis came along, and initially she was not even, so into him and all that. So we're like, and then all of a sudden one day she went away in Abuja, then and she came back with a ring. And we're like, what happened? We were all shocked, we were all surprised. Nelo, living her best life, Nelo was getting married. So yeah, we're all happy for her and everything, but we're surprised, and we just told Francis, just get ready, you have entered. Personally, I was so happy for her. Like somehow I felt relieved, at some point, then when I was with Nelo, I used to think, what if this girl never gets married? She just liked to have fun. I was happy and everything, no ill feeling or sadness or anything like that. It was just a win-win for me. Did you feel you weren't ready to settle down at some point, and how did you know your husband was the one? Well, to sincerely answer your question, while I was at the university, of course I felt like I wasn't ready to get married, because my dad always told us this, like that marriage was out of the question while we were still in school. He had always wanted us to finish school before we even started talking about marriage. Like it was a deal break, like getting married while in school was a deal breaker for him, in as much as he wanted us to get married and be happy and all that, start our own families. But yeah, while I was in school, I just knew I wasn't ready to get married. Maybe it was because of my dad constantly putting that in our head, or something else. But yeah, throughout my school I wasn't ready. Even after I graduated, a few years after I graduated, I wasn't ready. But after that, there's a time in your life, you just wake up one day and you're ready for this. So yeah, and knowing that, how did I know Chidi was the one? I don't know, I just knew somehow, because he was just different. He was just like that person I'd been praying to God for it, and I don't know, it just happened, and I was just sure. I don't know how to explain it here, but yeah. Any difference when unmarried and now that you are married? Sincerely, yeah, there are just like little differences. Like when I was single, like if I could do whatever I wanted, if I wanted to travel, I could just travel. It's just my dad now. My dad, he doesn't have any wahala. As long as there's nothing important you're leaving behind to do all that, just move on, do whatever you want. If I wanted to go visit my sisters, sharp, I'm gone. But now that I'm married, I can't just wake up one day and just say, oh, I want to go to Abuja to see my sister, and I just go. It's like you have to consult with your better half, okay, so that you be sure that it's a good time for both of you and all that. So yeah, so I think that's you don't just make decisions alone. You now have to make joint decisions with your husband or your partner or whatever. Yeah, so I think that's the major difference. Would you have married anyone outside your state of Anambra in view of your love for Nnewi? Okay, let me just answer this question sincerely. Like, I've always prayed to marry someone from Anambra State. from Nelo. Actually, I know that then when people say, NJ, you guys, you like to marry yourselves, I know you'll be looking for a Nelo person. I'll be like, no, it's just a good person I want and all that. But the truth is, yes, I wanted a good person, but I was also praying, God, please, I want someone from Nelo. I didn't even know how possible that was because I didn't used to meet a lot of Nelo guys, but somehow God made it happen. So I'm very glad, yeah, I married someone from Nelo and Anambra State. Like, I am very happy, like I am super happy. How is it being in your own home now, you know, just having the entire place more to yourself? Well, the truth is, while I was in Nelo, it was as good as having the whole place to myself because it was just me, my dad, Naya, and Chimeze. You know, it was just the four of us, and everyone, like, you just wake up and do your own thing, you get. So it wasn't house, but although it's really nice to like have more privacy. Yes, it's now like my home. It's not my father's home, it's my home, and I can get to do whatever I want, whenever I want, whatever time I want, you know, my own way. I don't have to consider, you know, third party or all those things. So yeah, I guess it's a lot better though. Yeah, you do make your hair when you were young. Why then don't you like making your hair now? The truth is, when I was younger, yes, I used to love braiding and all those kind of things, and then I started that natural hair journey. I know that before I started natural hair, like I would braid, losing the hair, relax my hair, carry my natural hair for a bit, braid again. But then when I started the whole natural, for 5 years I was natural, and then like my hair never used to breathe. Like if I losing my hair tonight, the next morning I'm at the salon to make my hair again. For 5 years that was the routine. I never used to enjoy my natural hair. So I guess that when I relaxed my hair, like I'm like, I have my hair back, I don't have to braid, I don't have like, I just, it felt like freedom, seriously. So I just grabbed the freedom and I've been really abusing it since, and I'll keep abusing it because now I don't even have the energy to sit down a whole day braiding my hair because I love really tiny braids. So I can't even do that. I cannot lie. So I'm tired of braiding my hair right now. I'm tired of braids right now. I just want to enjoy my natural hair. Okay. This person has 5 questions. First question is age difference between you and hubby. I already answered that. 2 years plus, almost 3 years. Second one, should we be expecting mom-in-law on the channel? Definitely. When you told hubby you were a YouTuber or wanted to start a YouTube channel, what was his response? Well, when I started my YouTube channel, we're not married. I was very, you know, not married. So I didn't have to tell him that I was starting a YouTube channel. I wanted to start a YouTube channel, so I started a YouTube channel. So yeah. Do you believe in feminism? To a certain extent, but these days there are a lot of, I don't know, a lot of inappropriate feminists. So I don't know, sometimes it's just crazy. Let me just keep that question because that's going to end up being a whole video on its own. So yeah. Age difference between you and Sandra? There's no age difference. That girl that likes to feel like she's older than me, we're age mates. Okay. Do you feel under any pressure to change or talk about certain topics now that you are married? Definitely not, and I'm that kind of person that knows what, you know, she feels comfortable with and what she doesn't. You know, what I feel comfortable talking about and not, and no matter what anybody says or does, it cannot change that. Once I don't feel comfortable doing a certain thing or talking about a certain topic, you cannot get me no matter what. You can't get me to do that. So yeah, no pressure at all. I still get to talk about what I want to talk about, what I feel comfortable talking about. So yeah. So next question. What hobby or habit does Chidi have that you love? What hobby or habits does he have that I love? Okay, you know, the thing is, I love the fact that he doesn't let anything weigh him down so much. He's that kind of person that even in when there's bad news or something bad happens, he's always so optimistic, and he, you know, I don't know, there's just something about that, you know. He's always he always has hope, you get. I don't know, he's always very optimistic even in the face of you know, adversity and all that. He's just, his willpower is so strong, and yeah, I love that. There are 2 other follow-up questions here. Will we see more of Chidi on the channel? Definitely. He's in this forever. This is a lifelong thing. So yes, definitely we're going to be seeing more of him on the channel. And will you do a sit-down video or couples Q&A with Chidi? Yes, definitely a Q&A with him is coming up soon. You guys, this video is already becoming so long. Let me answer 2 more questions and then we can save the remaining questions for the next Q&A. Okay, have you ever been bullied about anything before? If yes, what was it about, and what is the one thing you still feel insecure about? Well, have I ever been bullied? I don't think so. In primary school, I was in a boarding school in primary school, but I had my senior sister Nneka, and the one guy that tried to intimidate me one time, Nneka dealt with him. She beat him up. So they always, used to, like I said, they always feared us then because of Nneka. Then I got into secondary school. It was in the north, I don't know, maybe the northerners, they don't really do this whole bullying thing. So yeah, there was nothing like that. And then I moved to my next school, and then there was nothing like that. I was already a senior, and then university, nothing really. I haven't really been bullied about anything. And one thing I feel insecure about, you guys, this may sound silly, but I really feel insecure about my legs. I feel like I don't have fine legs. Like I have my legs all the time. That's why you would never catch me like putting on short stuff or anything that my legs will show. Nothing. You always see me with my amaka or with trousers or leggings. You guys, you never see me on anything short. So yeah, I do feel insecure about my legs. I don't know, I just feel like I have yams, so I don't like to show them off. Okay, last question. Okay, this person says, is your husband selective with food, and how do I handle it? To be sincere, like I think that's one of the biggest blessings I have here in this marriage. He is not selective with food at all. Like in fact, sometimes when I have to give him breakfast, it's by force. Like he's that kind of person that wakes up and he just wants to take tea and boiled egg or fried eggs or something. And then later in the day, in the evening or at night, he'll eat something else, anything. And even when you're complaining, oh, I think something is wrong with this, he's like, what are you saying? It's perfect. Like he's so not selective when it comes to food. Like he's perfect. In fact, so it doesn't give me any stress in the kitchen. He only since we got married, he has only made like one special request. Like he's not selective with food at all. Sorry, what's the follow-up question again? What convinced you to marry him? Gosh, I can't place my hands on anything, but everything was just perfect. He was just everything that I wanted. Like I don't know, it was as if God just brought him and threw him into my life. It was like he was just made for me. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, I just knew. So yes, guys, I think this are all the questions I can take for today. This video is already so long, and to everyone who just complimented me, told me how wonderful I am, how amazing, how kind, how sweet, telling me they love me, once again, thank you so much for all your love and support. It means the world to me, and I'm so sorry if I didn't get to answer your question, but yeah, there's definitely going to be a second part of this Q&A where I get to answer more questions. Okay, but I don't know when that would drop, but let's maybe soon answer the rest of the questions. So yes, you guys, I hope you're satisfied with the way I answered these questions. I hope you got the answers that you were looking for. So yes, thank you once again for watching this video, and if you enjoyed watching, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course please subscribe to my channel. I am going to see you guys in my next video. Bye.